Okay, let's talk about switch statement syntax. Let's talk about syntax here. So what is the syntax? Syntax is belongs to switch case. Okay, that is belongs to switch case. Okay, so that is belongs to switch case. So what is this syntax is nothing but, so syntax works like this. We can see this. First, what we're going to do, we will going to write a keyword. Please understand here, we will going to write a keyword that is called as switch. So we're going to write a keyword that is called as switch. After writing a keyword, what I will going to do, I will going to put the expression here inside the bracket. Okay, switch. Again, inside the bracket, what I will going to do, I will going to put one expression. So I will going to put the expression. Again, open the bracket. Okay, I will going to open the bracket. So here what I will do, so for every switch case, yesterday I told you, what do you mean by switch is nothing but I wanted to switch from one case to another case. Okay, if case is one, that statement will going to be executed. If case number two, that statement will going to be executed like that. So switch case is nothing but you will going to switch your control from one case to another case. Whatever the case you will going to provide here, that case will be executed. That is the intention of switch here. That's it, nothing else. So for that, what I will going to do, I will going to write case. Okay, case. So here, give anything, something you will going to provide a value. So basically, I will say value. So anything, value 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it may be, you can able to provide here. Again, colon. That's it. Okay, this is how we will going to provide the switch syntax. First, we have to write the switch keyword. Again, put the expression, open the bracket. I will go to open the bracket here. That is better, I feel. So I will go to remove this one. Okay. So here I will go to open the bracket. After that, what I will go to do, after executing this particular statement, here I will go to execute the statement. Now fill that statement number 1. After that, okay, after that I will go to create one more case value. So think like that, value 2. Okay, now so here again for this particular case, I will going to have a statement that is sn s2. I will going to take s2. Like that, you can able to create n number of cases. I will going to say case value n number of cases you can able to create. There is no problem in this. Again, so for that particular case, execute the sn statement. N number of statements you will go to execute. Again, one more important thing you need to understand here. Okay, there are n number of cases are there. Where it will go to end, sir? You can ask me, sir, where it will go to end? So we are writing case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to infinity, sir. But we have to end the syntax now. How to end the syntax? Very easy. So finally, we will go to have a default statement. Default. Okay, default here. Okay. So here provide the default statement. That is something like SS. Okay, DS you take it. Default statement. Fine. So that is what exactly you can able to see. Again, complete the code. So switch body is closed now. So this is how your syntax works. Sir, still I am not able to understand, sir. It's okay, not a problem. So what I will do here, just you see, observe here. First, I will going to take the variable, some variable I will going to take like integer. Okay, integer x I will going to take. Give some value, any value. Okay, value. Any value you provide. Okay, I will going to say value, just I will going to put the value. See, what I will going to do, in place of expression, I will going to place the variable. What is that variable? That is called it as x. I will going to place the variable that is called it as x. So this x, okay, takes a value. Whenever the value I will going to give to this particular x, based on that value, these cases will going to be executed. So, suppose think like that, x value is equal to 1. Suppose case value is equal to 1. This s1 will going to be executed. Suppose x value is equal to 2. Okay, then case value 2 will going to be executed. This statement s2 will be executed. Suppose x value is 3. Okay, think like that, x value will be 3. So value n. So think like that, this will be a 3. Then this will going to be executed like that. keeps on whatever the value will going to provide to this particular variable. Based on this variable, the cases will going to be executed based on this particular variable value, okay, or expression value. Okay, I think everybody clear. Again, sir, you made a mistake, sir. What is that mistake? So where you put the break statement. So I will put the break statement here. You can able to place the break statement. After executing the S1 statement, you can able to put the break here. Sir, why we have to put the break, sir? So you can ask me, sir, why we have to put the break? Yak sir, break. What is the necessary of placing the break? So why we have to place the break is, the reason is very simple. We have to stop the fall through condition. Okay, we have to stop this condition. What is that condition is? That is fall through condition. Okay, fall through. So what is this fall through is nothing but, see, suppose think like that. This case is suppose the variable x is equal to 1. I will going to provide x is equal to 1. Case 1. Think like that. Case 1. This condition is true. X value is equal to 1. Again, case 1 is true. This statement is executing. If I am not placing any break here, what happens? This condition also will going to execute. This case will going to execute. Default case will going to execute. All the cases will going to be executed. So that indicates very clearly we are in fall through. Nothing but everyone are under the body, everyone under the execution process. This is what we will call it as fall through condition. So that is the reason why always you place the break, but after the default there is no use of placing the break. Clear everyone? Let me know if you are clear, guys. Clear? Clear, guys? Yeah. Okay, so I think everybody clear. So we're going to see the flow chart for this. Okay, we're going to see the flow chart for this. Let's see that one. Okay, let's see the flow chart. Switch statement flow chart we will going to see here. So I will take the starting point here. Think like that. This is our starting point. Okay, na? So this is our starting point. Okay, here what I will do, I will take the condition like this. Okay, I will going to take the condition like this. So some expression, switch expression like this. Switch expression. After that, what I will going to do, suppose this expression gives a true condition. Okay, otherwise if it is matched, okay, think like that. Whatever the expression you will going to provide here, if that expression is matched with that particular case, I will going to take the cases like this. Okay, I will going to take the cases like this. I will say case 1 C1. Okay, again I will take one more case like this, C2. I will take C2 here. So this is C1. Okay, again I will take one more, that is like Cn. Okay, a number of statements we are executing, that's why I will say here Cn. Okay, Cn. Again one more statement I will take, that is default one. Okay, I will put D. For this I will going to put D. Clear? Everybody clear? See now. So I will going to check this expression. If this expression is matched, think like that. If this expression is matched, what happens? Immediately it will go to this particular case one. It will going to be executed. So this is what some statement will be there that will be executed. Yes or not? After that, what you will going to do? You will going to place a break here. Think like that. You will going to place a break. Statement one will going to be executed. That is related to C1 case. Okay, this statement will be executed. After that, it will going to put the break. Finally, it will go to the end point. Nothing but it will going to be terminated. Okay, now suppose this expression couldn't able to match with C1 case. This expression is matched with C2 case. Okay, suppose if this expression, whatever the expression you will going to take, if this expression matched with C2 case, then C2 statement will going to be executed. Something like S2, think like that S2. After that, you will going to find a break. Okay, after that, what happens? It will going to be terminated. Suppose this expression is not matched with C1, C2, again it is matched with Cn, then this statement will going to be executed, that is Sn. Okay, again you will going to have a break. So this is, you will going to have a break. Finally stop the statement. Okay, now so nothing is matched. C1 is not matched, C2 is not matched, Cn also not matched. There is a one more default value. Okay, if we nothing is matching here means definitely we're going to have a default one. So that is default statement will going to be executed here. Default statement. So going to be executed. Finally, you're going to place a break. If you want it, you can able to place a break. Otherwise, no need of break at all. So directly go again, stop this statement. Okay, that's it. So this is how you're going to have the flow chart. This is your flow chart. Switch case flow chart. Anybody have doubts? Let me know. You have any doubts related to do? Guys, if you have any doubts, let me know. So I have cold today. So a little bit cold is there. That's why. See guys, what happens here? So this expression, if this expression, whatever the value you're going to provide to this particular expression, if it is matching with this one, okay, matched means I will going to mention M. If it is matched means this will going to be executed. After that, it will put the break. Suppose this expression is not matched with this. If it is matched with this particular one, what happens? It will going to execute this S2 statement. Again, it will going to put the break. Again, this expression is not matched with C1, C2, but it is matching with Cn. Then what happens? This Sn will going to be executed. This will going to be executed if it is matching. Okay. If it is unmatching, if this one is unmatching with this particular one, okay, think like that. This expression is unmatching with this one means it will go to the next one, C2. If this C2 is unmatching with this particular statement, it will go to the Cn. If it is not matching with this one also, it will go to the default statement. So whatever the statement you have provided, that will be executed. Finally, it will go to stop here. This is the reality of switch case. Clear? Everybody clear? Let me know if you are clear. Let me know, guys, if you are clear. Okay. Okay, we will going to write a program now. Guys, we will going to write a program here. Let's see. So I will going to take okay. Here I will want to take one class here. Just a moment. So create a class here. So just go to new and create a class. Mention something. I will say something like switch add the main method, finish. That's it. Okay, now so remove all these things which is not required for you people. Here what I will go to do, let's see. Something like see, I will take very simple one. Let me take integer. Okay, integer. Let's take num. Okay, num. I will going to provide something like values. I will going to provide the values here. Later I will going to provide. But before providing these values, what I will do, I will going to declare this variable. Understanding? Just I will going to declare this variable. Here, I will going to provide the cases with using switch case. I will write switch. Again, open the bracket. Provide the variable here num. Okay, provide the variable that is num. So what we're going to do? So anyway, switch having a body. Switch will going to have a body. I will going to create a body. Done. Guys, done. Why we are getting error? Because we haven't initialized. Okay, value is not initialized. That is the reason why we are getting. It's not a big problem. Don't worry. Now what I will going to do? I will going to say case. Okay, suppose think like that. I will going to give the value number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that, I will going to give so many numbers. But I will going to say something like case 1. Okay, colon. Here I will going to say SYSO. Here I will say entered number, that is 1. Okay, it will go to 1. Again, same thing. I will going to copy this one. I will going to copy these statements. What I will going to do? Here I will going to place a break. You know, right? Why I am placing the break? Because I wanted to escape from the fall through condition. That is the reason why I am putting the break here. That's it, nothing else. So just copy all these statements. So here I will going to provide one more case here. You can able to see. So here I will going to mention case 2. Okay, so here I will going to say that is number 2. Okay, now again I will going to take one more case. So that is case 3. Think like that, case 3. Again I will going to say this is 3. Okay, if these things are not matched with this particular variable, so then what we have to do, we have to go with the default one. Yes or not? We have to go with the default one. That is the reason why write the default statement. So how to write the default statement? Very simple. So what we will do, default. Okay, default here mention. So sy so control spacebar. Here you mention not 1 2 3 or entered number is not matched. Okay, not matched, I will say not matched. Okay, fine. Now what I will going to do, guys, understood everybody? It's a very simple one and easy program. It's a very simple and easy program. So what I'm doing now, you provide the value for this particular variable. For example, what I will do, I will going to provide a value that is 1. Clear everyone? I will going to provide a value that is 1. Now you run the program. Okay, see here, you are getting answer, right? Switch. What is the value? Num value is equal to 1. So then what is the value here? Num value, that is 1. Actually, number value is, what is that? That is a 1. So that is the reason why where it is going to 1. So it will go to the case number 1. It will go to enter 1. Suppose if I change this particular number, what I will do, I will go to change this number 2. So where it will go? It will go to the second case. Now you can ask me, sir, after visiting first case, will it go to second case or directly it will go to second case? It is a very simple one. You need to understand whatever the choice you will going to provide here. See, 2, I am providing 2 to this particular number. So directly it will not go to the case number 1. Directly it will go to the case number 2. Directly, nothing but we are saving the time complexity. Okay, it will go to the case number 2. Again, it will go to execute this one too. That is the reason why you are getting 2. Sir, if you provide 3, what happens? 3, it will go to the case number 3. Again, it will go to print 3. That's it. 3. Okay, sir, we understood everything. Whatever things you said. But when the default case will going to execute, it's very simple. Suppose think like that, I will going to mention the value that is 0. Think like that, I will going to mention the value 0. Now what happens? It will not go into this particular case 1, case 2, case 3. Directly it will go to the default case because it is not matched. That's the reason why it will go to the default case. Again, it will going to enter not matched number. Okay, not matched number. That's it. So run. Everybody clear now? Guys, understood? Hello? Okay. So this is what exactly you can able to see. So if it is 0, what happens? It will go to the default case. Again, it will go to execute that not matched number. If you provide 1, it will go to the case number 1. It will go to print 1. If you provide 2, it will go to the case number 2. It will go to print 2. And when if you provide 3, it will go to the case number 3. It will go to print 3. That is what exactly it will go to happen in the switch case. Nothing but whatever the choice you will going to provide, based on that choice, it will go to that particular cases. Okay, there are 3 cases you can able to see here. 1, 2, 3. Again, default case 1. One is default case, another one is case 1, case 2, case 3, like that we have. Clear everyone? Everybody clear, I think? Okay, fine. If you are clear with this, what I will going to do, see here, if you are clear with this, what I will going to do, I wanted to show you people a breakthrough, nothing but fall through condition, how it will going to happen. That one I wanted to show you. I will go to remove all these things. Okay, I will going to remove all these things. Now run this. See here, everyone, can you able to see this one? 1, 2, 3, not matched number, all those things you people are getting. Why? Because the reason is There is no break statement here. Okay, after case, there is no break statement. That is the reason why you are getting. So 1, 2, 3, all the conditions, all the cases will going to be executed here because of fall through condition. Understood everybody? Because of fall through condition, 1, 2, 3 cases will going to be executed. Very simple and easy one. Clear? Anybody have doubts? Let me know if you have any doubts here. Switch case. Chat ma. If you have any doubts, let me know. Tell. Okay, fine. So like this, if you want it, you can able to create. So something like, see, suppose what I will do, I will going to provide for string also you can able to give like this. Okay, for string also you can able to do like this. Again, months, whatever you wanted, you can able to do it. But I will going to show you small program. Something like, okay. Suppose, think like that. We will going to provide the value. Okay, we will going to provide a value. Suppose example A. Okay, so put the quotes here. Quotes here. I will want to provide the case A. Like that, I will want to provide case B. Again, I will want to provide case C. Okay, na? So I will want to say this is C, this is A, this is B, this is C. Like that, I will want to print. Default means not matched. Okay, not matched with the character, I will say. Now what I will going to do, instead of taking integer, guys, please understand here, very simple. Instead of taking integer, please understand, everybody, you need to understand this one. These things are very, very important. Instead of taking integer, I will going to make a string here or character. Just I will go to put the character. Okay, cap. So here you provide the values. Okay, suppose I will go to provide a value, something like A. Okay, so I will going to provide a. What happens here? It will going to search in this particular cases. Where is A? It is here. Yes or not? It is here. So it will going to print A. So B means it will going to print B. C means it will going to print C. Default case it will going to be printed. So let's run this. You will understand. ABC. Why we are getting? Because break is not there. Put the breaks. Break. Semicolon. Again, copy this one. Okay, copy this one. Put the break here. Again, copy this one. Put the break here. That's fine. Okay, now clear? Understood everyone? So for string also you can able to do it. So basically you can able to find constants or vowels. Okay, then you can able to use this one. A, E, I, O, U. Again, small a, E, I, O, U. So when you say all those cases, when you mention all those a, E, I, O, U, so it will go into say that, so these are all vowels like that. What is the default statement? If you enter other than vowels, it will going to give you constant. That is also possible. That is also one case. Okay, you try with that. Okay, please you try. Okay, I will tell you, you please try with that. Okay, you try that one. You will understand. Clear guys, anybody have doubts? Anyone have doubts with the switch case? Now you tell me if you have any doubts related to switch case. Okay, fine, done. Guys, what I will do, I think everything is finished with the switch case. Is there anything with the switch case? So there is one more switch case is there, that is nested switch case. This one I will going to execute. This one I will going to explain you later because I'm having some headache. Okay, so this one I will going to execute later. But whatever the things I explained with the switch case, Please understand whatever the things I will going to explain in the switch case. There are still a lot of things are there in the switch case, but I'm feeling a little bit more cold now, so that I will going to end the class here. Tomorrow we will going to discuss about more about switch cases. Okay. Okay, guys. Fine.